Hi guys, it's Louisa, and today's video, it's gonna get philosophical. So pull up a beverage of your choice. Mine would be Mountain Dew, and let's have a discussion, which is gonna be interesting because I am just sharing my views as one person, but then that's why I need you guys to watch this video, see what you guys think, and definitely leave me comments because I would love to hear your advice and what you guys think about this particular topic. I would love to hear what you guys think. So I do want to make this a discussion. However, this, as of right now, me just telling you my views, it's going to be a very one-sided discussion, but I want you to be involved. What am I even talking about today? This is something that has been weighing on my mind over the past month, and actually it's something that's been weighing on my mind since last year. And it's my relationship with Disney merchandise. I don't think it's a healthy one, and I want to talk about why. You might be like, what are you talking about? You know how people sometimes are like, oh my God, my relationship with my wallet or my relationship with my bank account or my credit card is not healthy? That's kind of what I'm talking about. But specifically for me, it involves Disney merch. Let me go back to 2019 where my relationship with Disney merchandise really started, okay? So if you didn't know, I did the Disney College program back in 2019. I worked at Walt Disney World from June 2019 to January of 2020, and I was a merchandise cast member. So I worked in merchandise. And before doing the Disney College program, I had worked as a dance teacher. I had worked one kind of food or, quick service food kind of job. And then I had worked retail in two completely different stores. So before going to Florida, I did have retail experience and everything like that. And I remember when I applied for the DCP, I put interest in merchandise because I knew based on my previous job experience, like, hey, I could do that. I already feel familiar with that. So if I get that role, that's great. I know I can do it well, and that's fine. I ideally wanted a role that I hadn't done before so I could kind of get new experiences and whatnot. But I was like, if I get merchandise, that's okay. And then merchandise was the role that I got, and I wasn't disappointed or whatnot. I was just like, hey, I got into the program, so I was hyped. Please don't mind me. I'm sorry, my OCD's kicking in and my braid's falling out. So anyways, I got down to Florida and I was lucky. I actually worked in 3 different stores, and then I also worked on a glow cart and sold light up toys and spinners and things like that. I had worked in retail before, and I'm trying to think if it was as bad before going to Disney, but I found that being constantly surrounded by Disney merchandise, I was always very tempted to buy it. I mean, I was constantly surrounded by it. And so I did have a cast member discount and things like that. So I was like, oh, it's not that bad if I, buy a Spirit jersey here or buy mini ears here, And I felt like being surrounded by merchandise, I just wanted to spend more. And I know that that's not the case for everyone. I know one of my roommates who was also a merchandise cast member was like, I don't feel that way at all. I don't feel tempted when I'm at work, to spend. But I definitely felt constantly being surrounded by merchandise that I just really wanted to get all of it and spend all my money. It would have been different, I think, if I had been in a different role, such as character attendant or, attractions or something like that, where I'm more focused on an experience, even though all of Disney is an experience. So, constantly surrounded by merchandise at work, and then just being a cast member. For the cast members in Florida, there is a wonderful, incredible store called Cast Connections, which has Disney merchandise for, really greatly discounted prices. And I went there a lot. I went there definitely once a week during my program. And because I just thought it was all, you know, they were all great deals, and they were. And I was just like, oh, like, you know, I want to buy everything. And so this would have been fine, but I really didn't save very much at all during my Disney college program. And that's on me, you know, my spending, all of that. But I just really didn't save any money on my Disney college program. And again, it was more about the experience for me and whatnot, so it's okay. But yeah, so when my Disney college program ended, I came back home to Kansas, and I was kind of like figuring out what I was going to do next. And I realized that I had so much Disney stuff, so many things of Disney items that I really didn't need. I just was like, oh, like I got it for a good deal, or, you know, oh, it's like really cute, like, and I just never used it. And so I just was like, oh my God, I am surrounded by Disney stuff. And that's when I started to watch minimalism videos on YouTube. Minimalism this year has been a really interesting concept for me. And I was like, okay, I want to live more like that. And I didn't really need to buy any Disney merchandise because I wasn't at Disney anymore. So I was trying to kind of downsize all of my items, including the Disney items and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to work on saving money up here, and I'm going to, you know, try and downsize all my items, including, you know, Disney items that I don't really need. And I started my no buy challenge, which if you're interested in, I'll have the playlist of my no buy down below, and you can kind of learn more about that. But then I made it a rule during my no buy that I couldn't buy any Disney merch because I was like, I don't need it. So that should have put the kibosh. And actually, we were doing quite well on not really buying any Disney merchandise. But then in July, I decided to commit to YouTube and be like, I really want to be a YouTuber. And so I said, okay, these are the 3 things I really want to make videos about: Disney, dance, and decluttering / minimalism. And so I kind of rebranded my entire channel, and I would say a good chunk of my subscribers are here for my Disney content, which I really appreciate. And a community on YouTube that I have been really accepted in is the Disney YouTube community, which is incredible. And I'm so grateful to everyone in the Disney YouTube community, and just anyone in the YouTube community that watches my videos. But they've really welcomed me with open arms, and I really appreciate that. But with that being said, now as a Disney YouTuber, I am right back to buying Disney stuff like full force, and like I don't have that cast member discount anymore. Because I mean, when I watch other Disney YouTubers, a lot of the times they're doing hauls, or they're opening mystery pins or wishables and whatnot, and I love all those things. And you know, probably the most popular videos that people really like to watch are the Disney subscription boxes, unopenings, like unboxing Disney subscription boxes. And there's a lot of different Disney subscription boxes out there. With that being said, I feel like I'm starting to buy a lot of Disney merchandise again to kind of keep up with other Disney YouTubers. And it's hard because I'm trying to keep up with the Joneses and everything, but I don't really need to be. And I also do consider myself a minimalist, and I do want to condense how many items I own and have in my life, and really only have items that are of significant value. But I just keep bringing stuff in, and I kind of wanted to talk to you guys, and this is honestly me being like, how is your relationship with it? You know, what rules do you set? Like, do you have like a Disney portion of your budget and you're like, I can only spend this much? What's also hard for me, or I think makes this a little bit different, is that a lot of people, you know, a lot of Disney YouTubers, you know, have kids, or they do their Disney YouTube with their significant other. And so, you know, buying Disney merch and also just being a Disney YouTuber is really something in their relationship that they share. Like, that's building a connection, and that's, you know, great. Or you're trying to bring joy to your kids with Disney items and things like that. And that's awesome. Like, I love that. But for me, when I'm buying Disney stuff, unless it's for a swap, I think, you know, buying stuff for a swap is fair because I'm buying it with the intention to give it to someone else and I'm curating it for someone else. So to me, Disney swap boxes and Disney swaps, I think they're intentional. So I'm not really talking about that, but just me buying all this stuff for me. I'm not buying it for someone else, I'm buying it for me, and me doesn't need it. And I kind of don't really know how to stop, because I feel like Disney merchandise and just is a big part of the YouTube community. I mean, most of the time, what am I watching? I'm watching people do unboxings, and open Disney merch, or, you know, Disney vlogs, which, you know, they've had to pay for a ticket, or, you know, they're annual pass holders. And so again, you know, they're kind of spending money to have an experience. And I know that there are amazing Disney YouTubers that, you know, don't really do merch videos or merch type videos. And I know that I can have that creativity, but I don't know. So I just wanted to make this video because I honestly just kind of feel like a hypocrite. Because, you know, I'm like, oh, like, I'm a minimalist YouTuber, and then being a Disney YouTuber, and I just feel like a lot of my channel is kind of turned into, okay, like, what did I buy randomly this week? And again, you know, it's different if I'm buying something, you know, if I had kids and I was like, okay, like, I'm buying this to give them joy, or, you know, my significant other and I, you know, and we trade pins. Like, to me, it just, I don't know. And I guess it feels weird to me to say that I'm struggling with this when it is just me, myself, and I. So yeah, I just kind of want to make this video and see what your guys' thoughts are on this. And yeah, I know that, you know, I need to set maybe a budget and things like that, but I don't know. I'm just kind of at a loss right now, because I feel like if I don't bring in Disney items or stuff, then I feel like maybe my Disney content is going to suffer, and, you know, people aren't going to be as interested in my videos because I'm not in Florida. I can't just go to Disney World and be like, woo, Disney. So, you know, I have to kind of do something here, and if I'm not, I don't know, it just seems kind of harder to make really good Disney content. Maybe I'm making excuses, I don't know, but I just wanted to put my thoughts out there. This is something that, you know, my relationship with Disney merchandise has, you know, kind of been interesting since, you know, last year, but it has kind of flared up again since becoming a Disney YouTuber, and I wanted to ask people for their advice and just admit that this is something I'm struggling with right now in the current times. So thank you all so much for watching. If you watched this entire video, like, thank you so much. And please comment down below what your thoughts are on this. You know, do you have a Disney section of your budget? Just kind of how do you decide what Disney merch, you know, gets to get bought this month, or, you know, how do you factor that? And please give this a like if you enjoyed it, and please contribute to this discussion. I really do want to make it a discussion, and please subscribe if you would like more content like this. And you can also follow me on Instagram at louisa.ruby. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon with a brand new video. Bye.